Love y'all. Have a good night. Bye-bye. Hey there, this is Falcor Dragon. I'm here doing a review of Lovecraft Country Episode 2, not 4, 2. And I am going to try a little different with this. Sorry, it looks weird. I'm trying to avoid it getting picked up as, copyrighted material. So hopefully that helps. Otherwise, I've seen some people do a kind of slash, if I continue to slash across the thing with like fair use written on it. Might have to end up looking into that, but I want to get these videos out for you guys. And so right now, of course, I'm not making anything on these. I'm not big enough channel, but if enough of you follow me, who knows? Then I might have to worry about that. So, but don't not follow me just because, you want to keep me small and humble, please. I promise I'll stay humble. Anyway, on to episode 2 of Lovecraft Country. So last episode was, I just watched a few minutes ago, so hopefully it's still fresh. Last episode we saw I'm blanking on his name. We saw our hero and his uncle and his childhood friend / potential love interest, who's definitely in love with his body right now. I know that much. Taking pictures of him with his shirt off, stuff like that. But they were headed to, his father's missing, and so they were headed off to look for where the town where he said his father had written that he was from, Ardham, not Arkham. And unfortunately, it's deep in the South with a lot of racist people. At least I think it was the South. Anyway, a lot of racist people. It was set just after segregation was starting to go away, but was still very much enforced in certain places. And they were also going to drop his young friend off at her family's house. Unfortunately, that did not go well because she spent the money that he had sent her to bail people out of jail instead of using it to come home for a funeral. And so, yeah, he basically said she wasn't going to be staying there, so she's traveling with them, which would have been fine until they get pulled over by the most racist cop in the world, which sadly is not true. And he followed them to the town line and kind of nudged him over, but he backed off as soon as they crossed the line. So you think, okay, and then they come to a roadblock right up in, like a half mile ahead maybe. And so yeah, they got taken out into the woods to be interrogated, which generally means strung up or shot. And they had them kneel down, so I'm pretty sure shot was the way they were going. And because of someone, they thought there was they thought they accused them of taking part in a robbery and a series of robberies way before they ever got there. But then he messed up by saying the officer's name because they had done their research about the town they were going to, the county, and so they knew who the sheriff was to avoid situations like this. But unfortunately, when he said his name, the sheriff said, "Oh, if you're just passing through, how did you know my name?" Which would have sealed their fates had not a miracle occurred. Saving grace of giant monsters coming to kill all the police officers and chase some of them into a house. One of the police officers who had been bitten, scratched, whatever, turned into one of these things. And then there was a whistle just before they were about to die. A whistle came and all of the monsters ran away. And I still don't know if they were sent to kill the police officers and those people were safe, but they were kind of going after them, so I don't know. And yeah, that was episode 1. Oh, and then they got to a weird manor house, mansion, whatever you want to call it, that looked very Lovecraftian. And yeah, they they were ready to knock. Sorry, rang the doorbell. They got ready to knock on the door, and they opened them and said, we've been expecting you, Mr. Freeman. Welcome home. And that's where we left off. So let's see what happened in episode 2.
Well, we're moving on now.
Oh, apparently they're just letting them. They're treating them great. Not the way I expected this episode to begin, but I love it. Booked for him. Closed for her. He's just taking all the books. By the way, I don't trust this at all, but I'm enjoying this. And where's he at, though? And he's just sitting there. He doesn't trust it. Oh, he doesn't know where his father is. Oh, he's thinking about that. That's something straight out of like a Lovecraft book. And so he's like, what does he think? You wondering if he imagined it? Yeah, how did the other two let go of it so quickly? That's the question. Do they not even remember it? I'm sure they remember it. But yeah, that would be like a Stephen King-y thing to do. That they don't remember it. And Whitey's on the Moon is the episode name. Okay.
Blackwood, Hodgson, Clark, Ashton, Smith. I could stand there reading all day.
I wonder if that's the point.
Mm-hmm.
Good Lord, Letitia.
You like?
Jeez, riding
Found
to
it
this.
in a lot more in the wardrobe.
And they all fit.
Like a glove.
Like they planned for all of you.
Mr. Free, nothing to be alarmed about.
The bell is nothing to be alarmed about? Or your weird attitude.
What hotel are they at in Boston? I want to call and check in.
Unfortunately, that's going to be impossible. Upon inheriting the land, Samuel Braithwaite decided to use it for his summer home.
He doesn't have a phone.
And never
Is that the Samuel Braithwaite you've been speaking of?
the original owner of the lodge.
Had a KKK pointed hood, but any pointed hood probably makes them nervous. Although, the symbols are very Lovecraftian.
When have you ever showed up to a white man's house uninvited and he didn't try to get you out in 2.5 seconds?
They want to keep us here.
How can you even eat after what happened last night?
Because I
Forgot?
don't remember what happened.
Serious?
I totally called it. I was joking, but
Pileti, we were attacked
By the sheriff?
by monsters.
both,
What monster?
actually.
8 foot. Uncle George, remember you quoted Dracula. You remember that?
We've been watching. Sit down.
Do you remember it?
Car was crashed,
Did they fix it up?
and the back window's busted out.
Oh, it is busted out, so they didn't fix it. Or are they just going to walk to town? Oh, they are walking to town. Why aren't they driving?
A lot of soldiers came back from the war with shell shock. What if whatever?
This isn't shell shock.
Am I hearing it?
I know what I saw last night. I know. Can you
That's the whistle.
That's the whistle that called off the monsters.
It's the school whistle.
I'm sorry, man. Please call them dogs
My
off.
dogs aren't the ones that need to be on a leash.
We're guests of Mr.
Just black bears. But the blacks are bad enough. They're smart. Enough to cause mischief.
Ooh, now that's a
And they're persistent.
clever way of...
Always sticking their
Being
noses
very
where
racist.
they don't belong.
That's where they keep me popping.
Ooh. I hadn't thought of that, but... Clever.
You gonna have to steal it.
I can handle that.
Something told me you could. Uncle George?
I wasn't expecting her to be able to steal it, but...
Titus Braithwaite was known to be notoriously kind to his slaves.
Like Thomas Jefferson level
Hannah ran
kind.
through these woods.
Is it one of the creatures? Yep. And there goes the whistle. Yeah. She's got one too, huh? So maybe she did sick him on the cops. To protect them.
Mr. Freeman.
Why are we covered in dirt?
He doesn't remember already? They forgot that quick. Wow. But he remembers why, because he's special, because of he's descended from this. That would be my guess, because he's descended from this, but otherwise I'm not sure. If it's just because he was... No, the other one was a fan of Lovecraft too. Something to do with the war? Or the woman that called him, secret woman? Whatever. The House on the Borderlands and other novels. Of course. There's gotta be a secret door. Now, will he remember this after he reads it? So what did he take out of him? Like a liver or part of a liver?
Let me help you.
Oh, he's the one that survived the fire? He's the elder Braithwaite? Why was he having surgery?
Not all us white folks are out to get you.
I have enough friends.
Can you point me towards the ones that aren't? Can you write in my guidebook?
Whitey seemed to think you... Done.
She remembers. And could you open the door, friend? No, guess not. Is this for the, they need this for the ceremony too? Like a sacrifice?
Pull harder.
No, really? Oh. Oh, it's the creatures. Oh. They're so cute and adorable. Not really. See, I'd probably want one of those as a pet, though. If it didn't grow up into a 10-foot tall or 8-foot tall monster. That'd be quite a guard dog. As long as it was, like, kind and affectionate and didn't try and eat you. How'd he get in there?
I should have believed you.
Let's sit down for a second.
This is a trick, isn't it? This is a trick. He's still trapped in the other room. Oh, jeez. Snake.
I'm never going to obey you.
I thought he was going to kiss her, and I'm like, this is not him. This is a trick. Wait, is she dreaming? This is a trick. It's a trick. It's a trick. This is that William guy or whatever his name is. Using a spell. Ugh. You gonna see he's in there? Yep. I knew it. I told you. I called it. I'll come up. What the hell? Oh, is he? Oh, there's some spell that's showing him like what's in their head or whatever, and he's remembering that girl that he talked to on the phone. I don't think he like Rocky Horror Frankenfurted them, and he's going to each of their rooms as disguised as this, but they're putting on a show for him? Oh man, that's messed up. They don't look too thrilled. Sure, they got their own table, of course.
So did Titus give of himself to empower the founding members of
Just
the
like he gave his part of his liver. Oh, is that what they're
on
eating?
the precipice of great progress.
Oh God, that's his liver. He liked that. Maybe he is somewhat trustworthy.
I order you to return my father to me.
Is he dead?
My dogs will get a nice treat tonight.
Ooh, go!
I got the car.
Pop's favorite book?
They walled him in. Is one of those creatures gonna get him? Don't celebrate yet.
What the hell y'all doing here?
Uh,
what burned the original lodge, killing everyone inside.
Yep, I knew that was gonna happen. Something was gonna happen. That invisible force field the other car ran into. So not letting them leave, obviously. They shot her?
I got you.
Now they're gonna say I'll save her butt. Ooh, that's not good.
Christina! Christina, help us, please! Please!
She wants to.
Stay away, stay away.
She was shot in the back. It went through. So why are you putting pressure on the front? Should do both, actually. Yeah, this is not the way to get him to help you. I'm guessing they're gonna say we can bring her back. No, oh, I thought this was the end. Okay, what is going on? Oh. She's just sitting down for a show.
So what's gonna happen?
Oh, she's back. Okay, now is this another illusion, or?
For what it's worth, my father is a gentleman of his word, and he will heal your uncle as well.
I knew you'd give that choice. I didn't know that they skipped it for some reason. What is she doing? She's planning something. She's obviously a powerful spellcaster. She's controlling this magic. What does she know? What does she remember after dying, if anything? That's my question. Does she remember being dead? And if so, was it like hell, or... I mean, Lovecraft is kind of a... not hell thing, but you know...
Nothing wrong with loving that much.
We just shut up and rest.
He's trying to get him to talk to his son.
How many times I gotta tell you? I don't need your advice when it comes to raising my son.
It might not be yours.
Ooh. What?
I don't care if you got a bullet in your gut. We settled that a long time ago. You shut your fucking mouth.
Ooh.
Some Whiteys on the moon. So I want to give credit where credit is due.
These... She's pulling the magic out of him?
No hot water, no toilets, no lights, but Whitey's on the moon. I wonder
Is he
why
gonna
he's
show
helping
us?
me.
Uh-oh. Put it in the beam. Put it in the beam to corrupt it. Yep. What the hell? What is he doing? The house collapsed on them, remember? He said, the story, that's how it ended. They stayed together because the house collapsed. Is he corrupting it with that? I thought he would put his hand into the beam, but oh, what is that supposed to be? Oh! Yeah, that happened. Wait, so she was there? Yikes. Oh, that's his great, whatever. Showing him how she escaped the burning house. Whoa, he's booking it. William and the daughter, I'm guessing, were out on purpose because they knew something like this was going to happen. This feels like it would have been the end of the season. Not episode 2. I thought this was setting up a whole long season-long arc. Shaking his head for it. He didn't survive? Because of the wound? Oh no. No. Can the sister bring him back? The daughter, I mean? Survived all that to get here, and God. He was more of a dad to him than his pop was. His dad was. He made a choice. All right. Oof. So that was episode 2. Can you believe that? 2 episodes in, all of this has happened and wrapped up, and I don't even know where they're going to go with this. I mean, the father of the lodge is dead. He's probably the only surviving leadership anymore. So basically he could order all those racist jerks around to do whatever he wants and give them all their money, do whatever. See how far their zealotry goes. But yeah, the sister and I think William got to be alive. Here's William, right? I've been saying William. I hope I'm not wrong. They've got to be alive and, you know, and like help make this happen, you know, or at least she did. I'm hoping that they team up and join forces because neither of them seem to like the whole racism angle, and I think mostly what they did, they were following him because of, you know, his position and fear, and because it's his father, you know, her father. But yeah, that's episode 2. I have no idea where they're going to go next because literally everything I thought was going to be the season has wrapped up already. So I look forward to seeing the next one with you. Thanks for stopping by. Knuckle bump. Love y'all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.